Today we leave behind the heat and humidity of South Florida and trade it in for the cool, dry air of Park City, Utah. Stay tuned. Park City, Utah is one of the premier destinations for mountain bikers. This trip, we stayed at the Marriott Mountain Village Lodge. The village has a real bike park feel. There's 450 miles of trails on these mountains, and you can never get tired of riding these. They even have their own mascots. Nope, these aren't rats, they're ground squirrels. There's also a ton of family stuff to do, including this mile-long cart slide. But nothing matches the amazing views and awesome trails of this resort. But first of all, we need a couple of bikes. Let's head downstairs. This hotel has an amazing lobby with this cool door which you can fit bikes in and out of. Right around the corner is Legacy Bike Rentals and Sports. Tons of bikes. There's also other bike rentals in the area. You're probably going to pay around $60 for a full suspension bike. Hey, how's it going? Good, I need to rent two bikes, probably a 24 and a 650B. Wound up going with a plus size Scott Spark in medium. They really went over all the details and set the bike up just for me. I would definitely suggest taking the bike out on a quick run on one of the local green trails just to test it out. See if there's any adjustments that you need further. You can always take it back to the shop and have them do that for you. There's plenty of climbing to be had, but be careful of the high altitude. The air is thinner and holds less oxygen. It's amazing. When you get real tired here, you are completely exhausted. Fear not, there is lift access, but we'll get to that in a future video. Spiro Trail is several miles of single track that heads in an uphill and downhill direction. The trail is marked really well and intersects with a few other different trails in the area. I have to say, the Scott Spark Plus really held up nicely. This bike has 120 millimeters of travel front and rear and worked really well on this single track. Opa, Benny, and I also took the time to venture out for a scrub ride on some green trails. We did 10 miles that day, and the views were incredible. I ran into a couple of locals later that day who were complaining about how dusty the trails were. I gave them a quick overview of how it is to ride in Florida sand. It is a two-directional trail, and you will encounter walkers and the occasional person riding a horse, so keep your eyes open. It can get fast on the downhills. Excuse me, one more behind me. I'd highly recommend this resort to anyone who loves hiking, outdoors, mountain biking, or a great family trip. Also, I'd like to give a special thanks to Oman Opa Jones, who made this whole trip possible. Until next time, this is your Florida Trail Rider, signing out from Utah.